Awesome. All right, no more kids? Here you come. We're getting there. Oh, you're here. I see you. Yes. There we go. Oh, I love those overalls. You can all sit down now. I'm going to sit down there. Be careful of the can. There we go. May the words of my mouth and come here. May the words of my mouth. I'm going to sit in my lap. No. There. Ooh. No. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Say amen. Amen. So I'm guessing that, hi adults, I'm down here. Sorry. So I'm guessing that some of you, and I know I don't even have to guess, some of you are wondering why the heck that candle is in the middle of the aisle, possibly tripping up your pastor and your deacon and your choir and everybody else. Why is it there? So that candle is called the Paschal candle. Can you guys all say Paschal candle? Paschal. P-A-S-C-H-A-L, for those of you who need spellings to see a word. So Paschal candle. And what that Paschal candle represents is the risen Christ. So Jesus Christ risen after he died. Anybody remember some of the stories about in the time after Jesus died, but he came back to see his disciples? Yeah. Do you remember how he came back? How?
He was still in people's hearts and they remembered him forever.
That's right. Yes, actually, that's true too. He was in people's hearts and they remembered him forever. But he also came back to them as a person traveling on the road to Emmaus. Yeah.
He sees them and acts like a stranger. And
Yes.
He goes to them to eat.
Yes, that's right.
And he breaks the bread and eats.
Yes, exactly. So he goes to the people as a stranger. And people don't recognize him, right? Yeah. And he appears, most of the time he's eating food with them. But then at some point, which is this week, we'll celebrate this week, there's something called the Ascension, where Jesus goes to join his Father in heaven. So Jesus is no longer coming back in a body form where people can recognize him. So that's when he's in our hearts only. So this Paschal candle is here because we're still in Easter season, and this is to remind us that Jesus showed up for his apostles, to show them that life and death are not so far apart. Yeah.
He came down with angels to tell other people while he is telling people the same thing.
Careful of the
as
candle.
they are.
Yeah, that's right. So he came down with angels, he said. Also came down very humbly, right? We're protecting the candle. That's what's happening down here right now. So when Jesus, so in John, can you pass me that, sweetheart? So in John, John, the writer of John, talks about how Jesus has been there since the very beginning. He is the Word. And in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was with the Word. There's a lot of, I am with you, and you are in me, and we are in them, and, Holy Spirit's in me, and I abide in you. So it's all, a lot of it sort of sounds confusing, but if you think about like a really intricate thing that's woven, or knitted, or knotted, it's kind of like that, right? All woven together. Hi, sweetie. I think I've started something. Hi. See, we're all woven together. So people are when Jesus came as a person, he came so that he could teach us as a person, because it was so much easier for people to hear him as a person than it was to hear him only in their hearts, right? So he came as a human being for a while, but then he died and he came back in the Spirit, in our hearts, right? So that we could all hear him, all see him in a much bigger way than we could before. But what he was doing, what kinds of things did he do when he was here teaching his people, his apostles? He ate with them, he healed people, and he taught them all about love, right? Jesus was always teaching us about love. and about taking care of each other. And in doing that, he created a community, a movement of people. And guess what? We're still a part of that movement. We are still a part of the movement that Jesus started 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago. Yeah, because it got passed on to us. Isn't that wonderful? And this candle represents when Jesus was risen, and it will go back up there after Easter. But if you look back there, see that candle back there? The red one? It's kind of over to the left there. I don't know if everybody can see it from out there. But that candle stays lit all the time. And that's a representative of Jesus' enduring. You can see it, yeah. Enduring. And another thing we do is we take communion, right? We take communion. And all of you are going to come up with me in a little while and learn about what we do up there. But when you take communion, you also remember that we are a part of Jesus and Jesus is a part of us. I want you all to, like, very carefully, those of you who are okay holding hands, stand up and circle the candle for a second and hold hands. You don't have to hold hands if you're not comfortable, so he doesn't. So you hold hands there. Okay, everybody hold hands. Now, we're all connected. So now, here she goes. She's going to stand up. Okay. Woo. All right. So we're all interconnected, right? And this is I'm in you and you're in me. You are all a circle of people. And now, I would like Aria. Everybody stay holding hands. Aria, sit down. Huh. Way down, way down. There you go. What does that do to the rest of the group? Now, sit down. You sit down. Yeah, all the rest of the people are kind of pulled down. Now, somebody, you move to the left. Move to your right. You move to your right. Just a little. There you go. Boom. You move more. Move more. Keep moving to. What happens with somebody sitting down? Right? Now stand up. And now see how connected you are, that everything you do is affecting somebody else as we follow this way of love. Right? So the more we cultivate our compassion, do you know what compassion is?
Yeah.
What's compassion?
It's like when you put compassion in action is like when you help other people and it affects them.
Yeah. Compassion is in action when you help other people and it affects them in a positive way. Yeah. Yeah.
I got a question.
You have a question.
My question is, I don't know, it's just...
That's okay. That's okay. So when you, yeah, go ahead, Arya.
It's kind of like cause and effect, what you do causes
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
to happen that affects someone else.
Right, right. So here we are in a movement. Just go in a slow circle this way around it. So here we are in a movement, right? Oop, see, and Selah just sat down, and it affects the whole movement. We all, and the point of this is that we all need to be loving and moving and caring and using our compassion together in the way of love. Because when we don't reconcile, when we don't love, we actually cause others to fall, not only ourselves. Because we are in God, and you are in me, and I am in you, and we are in them. We're all in this together, because this, my friends, is the way of love. Amen. Okay, you can stop now. Amen, amen, amen. Oops, that's not my spot. All right, kiddos, you can, for now, let's see, should we have you